Hey y'all, hey, this is Andrika J. Austin. I go by Coach AJ for short. I am your master life coach trainer coming to tell you what it's like to be a certified life coach. For those of you who don't know, or those of you who are new on your journey, you will enjoy how I share my story of going from divorce, the death of my mom on the same day, while dealing with homelessness, dropping out of college, and the downsizing of my corporate career. How I took that time, decided to dedicate my life to the life coach certification and training process. I designed my own coaching company and the website over at www.blacklifecoachquiz.com. Let me drop that in the comments for those of you who are here live with me on Facebook. If you're listening to this anywhere else, OMG, you got to come join us over here on Facebook. I am Black Master Life Coach Trainer on Facebook. Again, Black Master Life Coach Trainer on Facebook. And then the quiz that I just mentioned, which is over on the website that I designed at blacklifecoachquiz.com. Walking myself through that as I say it out loud and dropping it in the comments, as well as the title for those of you who are live here with me on Facebook. Hey, girl, hey. So I train Black women of faith to become life coaches, certified life coaches online in one day. I cannot tell you how much I love what I do, how much I do what I love. I love helping women just like you. I love waking up and people have purchased the new book called The Life Coach Revisited, which is actually an e-audio book, and it walks you through what it's like to be a life coach. But I'm going to give you some nuggets really quick, run through just in case you are one of those aspiring life coaches. You need help making a decision. I'm going to give you like 2 or 3 tips that could help you out because people really don't know what to expect when it comes to being a life coach. So, number one, a life coach is considered to be something like a freelancer slash independent contractor slash self-employed entrepreneur. Did you know that? Yeah. When you get certified as a life coach, you are legit ready to start your own business and start charging people. So it is okay to look into what it's like to form a sole proprietorship, an LLC, an INC or a corporation, an LLP, limited liability partnership, an S corp, a B corp, however you want to decide to get into the legalistics. I am not a lawyer. I do not give legal advice. And I do advise you to speak with an attorney to see what best fits your model. Because what it's like to be a life coach is to, number one, establish yourself as a business owner if you choose to charge people and make money as a coach. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Some people don't want to charge. Some people want to volunteer, give away their service. Some people want to help their clients who may not be in a financial position to pay them tens and thousands of dollars. And that's okay. That's the beauty of being a life coach. And that goes into number two. Number two is not only are you going to establish yourself as a business, but you're going to decide how you want to do that as far as are you going to charge for your service. Because what it's like to be a life coach is to get paid if you run it as a business. So I'm going to come from the angle of getting paid, charging prices, setting fees, and running your coaching company as a business. So let's say you decided to legalize your corporation as a life coach, as a self-employed employee of your own company. Because number two on this list says, I can charge for this. So that means that you need to set your rates. Decide how much am I going to charge people for this? How much is this worth to me, first of all? Because I got to believe that I can charge a certain amount. I got to believe in my skills as a life coach. I got to believe in the knowledge that I have gained through my life coach certification training process. I have to believe that I'm confident enough to get in there, or shall I say, get out there and help more people set goals, achieve the results that they want from working with me as their coach. What do I believe that's worth? What would I pay Not just what would I pay, but what would I charge? So you got to set your fees. So number one, you got to decide if you're going to be a business. And number two, if so, set your fees. And then number three, put yourself out there. Now, what it's like to be a life coach with your own business, charging fees, that means that you've gotten in front of the right people. Maybe you do something like this: show up on a live stream, like a Zoom, a YouTube live, an Instagram live, a Facebook live, and any type of social media live that's out there at this point in time. So you got to decide, okay, today I'm going to vlog or voice blog. Or are you going to write a blog post? Are you going to send an email? Are you going to send some inbox chats? Are you going to interact on different Facebook groups? What are you going to do today to tell people that number one, you are an established business owner? Number two, you charge for what you do. And number three, you're ready to get out there and find people who need what you do. So, what is that superpower, dear future life coach? What is the thing that you bring to the life coaching industry like nobody else can do it? Y'all, I was sitting here and going through some old YouTube videos I have over at bit.ly/bossofmetv, because my company is the boss of me, and within it, I house another legal entity called the International Center for Life Coach Training. And so what that means is I'm combining these two brands. I'm showing Black women of faith how to be their own boss. And then I'm certifying them on how to do it. Using these 3 tips I just showed you. Number 1, establishing yourself as a business, making a decision. Number 2, putting a price on that thing. And then number 3, putting yourself out there. And our recent life coach who just graduated maybe almost 2 weeks ago, Alexis Taylor. Hey, Coach Alexis. She posted on her Facebook page exactly what I tell you guys to post in our one-day life coach certification training. I literally give you the script, and she copied and pasted that script and posted it on her Facebook page and got the response of a lifetime. She did not expect it. She sent me an inbox saying, "Oh my gosh, Coach AJ, this worked. I put myself out there. We're talking pricing. They know I'm in business for myself. This is what it's like to be a life coach, you guys." I'm excited for Coach Alexis and so many other of our coaches who have walked through the formula that I lay out in the one-day life coach certification training. Want to hear more about it? Head over to blacklifecoachquiz.com. Let me know which of the 2 questions or / statements resonate most with your heart. We're going to talk about what it means to be a life coach, but also what you think it means to be a life coach. You got 2 answers to select from in our 60-second quiz at the blacklifecoachquiz.com. And I work with Black women of faith. They're usually between the ages of 45 to 55, and they're looking to add an additional revenue stream by becoming a certified life coach online in one day by someone who looks like them and can walk them through the success formula. So make sure you head over to blacklifecoachquiz.com, check it out, fill it out, because there is a space for you to ask me a question that I could potentially present on our Life Coach live streams like this. As a matter of fact, this came from one of the almost 200 responses we've had in the last 90 days from people taking the blacklifecoachquiz.com quiz to let me know what you want your next steps to be as an almost certified life coach. So then you can tell me, what is a day like in your life? How is it being a life coach? Well, these 3 tips that I just shared with you today is if you are looking to start soon growing your coaching company by A, becoming certified, or B, building on what you've already done as a certified life coach. Hopefully these tips helped. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for hanging out. Hopefully the audio came through. You know, you guys know I coach in the closet, but I do it with love and passion and compassion. I understand what it's like to have to put yourself out there as a coach. So I'm on this journey with you. Let's grow together. Head over to blacklifecoachquiz.com real quick. Meet me over there. And until we meet again, my friends, remember, when you impact one life, You impact generations. There's someone somewhere, they are waiting on you to walk in your destiny so they can walk into theirs. Because it's when you let your light shine, you give others permission to do the same. I am your Black Master Life Coach Trainer, Coach AJ Austin. Make sure your notifications are on. If you're listening to this anywhere other than Facebook, again, make sure your notifications are on. You want to know when I go live. You want to know when there is a video available for you to watch the replay of so that you can get what you need growing your coaching company. Because as you know, I love helping coaches confidently convert conversations to clients, cash, checks, and credit cards. I'll see you soon. God bless. Bye, friend.